and elevating the art of storytelling. A true national treasure. Give it up for Mr. Kamal Haasan, ladies and gentlemen. जितनी तारीफ की जाए कम है, उल्टा तारीफ को कमल हासन बोलूंगा तो तारीफ की तारीफ होगी, और ये हल्ला गुल्ला उसी का यहाँ पे एक प्रूफ है. So you've mentioned that Thug Life brings together talent from across industries. You know, a lot of people have come in from various industries. How was it putting together this magnum opus, sir, and of course led by the gentleman here?
Both of us were looking for suitable characters and great talents, and we found it here.
You are, a part of this film as an actor, a writer, producer. What was the most exciting part, sir, and how did it all come together?
The most exciting part you didn't mention. Working with him was the most exciting.
Absolutely.
Then automatically all the other things happen.
I am sure, sir. I am sure we'll get to see this on the 5th of June. So we just talked about first impressions, So he told us about Sadma in that particular scene. Your first impression of Mani Ratnam, sir?
First impression is that I know him as a friend living in the same area. I didn't even know that he belonged to a film family. He was a person, and I liked the way he spoke. We became friends, and we had a group of friends. We were talking only cinema, no gossip, and that's where it started. And all of the films you mentioned, we all know about it, including when we were doing Nayakan in Kolaba, and Ramesh Siddhi Saab was shooting in Film City. So we had some shots in Film City, so we all went to see the shooting of Mr. Ramesh Siddhi. We are ultimately, the qualification that brought us here is that, like you, we are fans, film buffs. That's what brought us here. We'll go to any set to watch everybody work, especially those who we consider as talented. We'd like to watch them work, and that's what we did.
Wow. From cine lovers on the stage to the cine lovers across the globe. Thank you so much, sir, for doing this. Before we take questions, I've got some questions from our friends from the media. Before we take those questions, it's time for a quick photo. Yeah, we'll do that? Yeah, lovely.
We were looking at various titles. We kept telling each other various titles. During the conversation, he suddenly said, okay, for one title. So it just popped up. And so he said, that's it. And that's how it happened. That's how quickly it happened. As a matter of fact, for a moment I didn't understand whether he's saying, we'll talk about it again tomorrow, or okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Which means it's okay. I understood it afterwards.
Okay, so the next question is from Samina from Zoom. You've pulled off many intense action sequences over the years. In Thug Life, which action scene pushed you to your physical and emotional limit the most, sir?
Action scenes, you can't be very emotional. So somebody will get hurt. So, what you see here is not an easy thing to do. And we had great stunt team and stunt directors. So we did it all without injury to anyone, which is a great thing to begin with. Then the fight looks good. But what we owe to fellow human beings is nobody should get hurt. And that happened in the film. Nobody got hurt, and we're happy to have finished such a difficult action scene like that. And that was, otherwise, this film is not all about only that. When you ask about emotions, there's a lot of it in the film.
It's not just action, it's much more than that. Sibu sir, we have a question for you from Jaya, Galata, India. Say, if you had to describe Thug Life through one moment or one dialogue that gave you goosebumps during filming, what would that be, sir? One dialogue or one moment when you were shooting for this.
The one which you guys see in the trailer of Say Main Hu Yahan Ka Nangara Shaktivel, that one.
How cutely he said that, right? Of course. बिल्कुल मेरी तरफ से भी आपको उतना ही सारा प्यार. Okay, sir, Shweta from New J, she wants to know, Nuj, right? You're known for defying expectations with your bold choices. In Thug Life, what's one surprising aspect of your character, Simbu sir, or the film itself that even caught you off guard while shooting? Was there something that actually caught you off guard while shooting for this?
Most of it, yeah. But I think it's something which I've not played before, and the character has a kind of a pain. So that was very important to maintain in all the scenes. And of course, Mani sir is there. In case if I go somewhere wrong, he'll come and tell me what to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to.
Absolutely, sir. Trisha ma'am, this one's for you. Hitesh Harisinghani, Rediff Singh. Where are you, sir? You're here somewhere? There he is. Okay. So he wants to know what was the most thrilling or memorable part of working alongside Kamal Haasan Saab and the cast in this movie, Thug Life.
The very fact, this combination, right? Like I have individually worked with them, but to see them together, and even for me, I've grown up watching Nayakan. So I wanted to see how would a Mani sir and a Kamal sir be on set, and how would it be working with them in the same frame. So that itself there was a certain anticipation we all had as actors, just to see like, wow, to see them together after 36 years again.
Right. Thank you so much. Okay, Mani sir, this one's for you. Shiv Dwivedi from Latestly. What drew you to the title Thug Life, and what can the audience truly expect from this film beyond the action and the grandeur?
Like he told me, he drew me to Thug Life title. It was his idea, and it just felt right. We've been searching, and it just felt right. And I told you, we are Gen Z, so Thug Life works. And this film is actually a very emotional drama within a world of crime. So action is inbuilt into it, but it also is a very emotional story between several characters.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Reman sir, this one's for you. You and Mani Ratnam sir go back a long way to Roja in 1992. Can you reflect on your long-standing creative journey together and how it continues to evolve with this movie, Thug Life, sir?
It's right the same as we try to discover something to enhance the movie or to push what we can do cinematically. We're still trying to do that and constantly trying to refine and
Runa ji from Web Dunia, thank you so much for that question. Okay, now this one's from Anand ji from Hangama. From Sagar and Ek Duje Ke Liye to Hindustani, Hey Ram and Chachi 420. Kamal sir, this one's for you. Your legacy spans generations, even in Hindi-speaking regions, So how does it feel to be celebrated as the original pan-India star long before the term became a trend?
That's not all my doing. Most of it was your doing, and then Mr. K. Balachandar. He picked me up and brought me here to work, and they made it work. उतना ही है.
सर अगला वाला सवाल इस वर्तमान से देबा रति जी का एंड उनका सवाल ये है कि with over 6 decades in the industry and a massive body of work, do you still feel the pressure of box office numbers, or has your perspective evolved over time, sir?
See, the box office numbers is how big is not what we are looking at, but it shouldn't be how small. We have to look at a break-even because it is a business. And he's from a business school, and I'm from this business. I grew up with this business. So you can't disrespect business and do business with the business.
Absolutely, sir. Sibu sir, this one's for you. Shweta from Nuj. One more time. You're known for defying expectations with your bold choices. In Thug Life, what's one surprising aspect of your character? We did talk about this, right? And now, the next one would be, how was the experience of working with Kamal Haasan Saab, especially?
It was really nostalgic thing because when I was a young kid, that time my dad used to show me his movies and tell me and that's how I started looking at Kamal sir as a on-screen guru he was. So suddenly one day you're acting next to him, so that was really a great feeling. And there's a lot to learn from Kamal sir. And if I start talking about it, I can talk till tomorrow. So I don't want to but acting with your guru itself, that gives you a great, very special feeling. So thank you, sir, for everything, and thanks to Mani sir as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Trisha ma'am, this one's for you. Nishad Nilambaran from News 18. He wants to know, you worked with Mani Ratnam sir before, and his characters are always layered and impactful. But sharing screen space with Kamal Haasan sir under Mani sir's direction, how did that synergy feel? And was there a moment where you just knew this was a cinematic magic, that's going to happen on that big screen?
I think that's something I knew when they announced the film and I had not even signed it. So that's when I knew, wow, this is magic. And I was not even part of the film at that point of time. And like I just said before, to actually see them come together and to see their chemistry, like Kamal sir has said so many times before, they would speak with their eyes. They were in total sync with each other. And it was amazing to just watch them. So all of us as actors, we were like, oh damn, we have to do some work here, and we've got to stop staring at them. So it was magic.
Right. Thank you so much. Mani sir, this one's for you. Hindustan Times se Ayush Parwani. Your action sequences often carry a lyrical, emotional undertone. What's your process behind creating that signature blend of visual beauty and drama, sir?
I think with a title like Thug Life, we can't but do action sequence, and it has to fit, emotionally right also. And I think it gives you a liberty to be able to convert it into a lyrical form only because masters have done it before. There have been Sergio Leones and there have been Kurzovas who've told you that action need not be, less lyrical, and that gives us a target, or that gives us a bar to which you aim.
Right. Thank you, sir. Abhirami ji, this one's for you. Amandeep Walia from Awaz India News TV. You played many memorable roles across genres. What was it about Thug Life that made you say an immediate yes? That one thing.
Do you see the three people here? Do I need to say more? That's why that's it. I mean, the moment I walked into Madras Talkies and met with Mani sir and he told me that you have a part in this movie, I didn't even want to know what part it was. I'm like, yes, tell me where to sign.
Right. And once you were done shooting for the movie, what was that first thing that you told yourself? Khud ko kya bola ye karne ke baad? Because this is a big thing.
Feels like I finally made it.
Wow. After excellence, itne sare saal tak itna kamal karne ke baad. Ashok sir, I have a question for you. Of course, we talked about your experience of working with the legends here. But what is that one thing of Thug Life that's forever gonna be with you? And where would you see that in your filmography? Abira Dhar ka sawal hai, please.
This is the most special film, and I'm pretty sure this will be the most special film because I am working with all my heroes, all my gurus to be precise. So it's a really special film. This will be the crown of the jewel.
Right. Thank you so much. Sir, Mani sir, this one's for you. The trailer of Thug Life feels distinct, almost a departure from your usual tonal palette. Does this shift reflect Kamal Haasan Saab's involvement in the screenplay? And how has your creative relationship with him evolved since Nayakan?
Oh, it's been the same. I think he was equally involved in Nayakan. I mean, there are a lot of things in Nayakan which is, from him. from how he's performed and how he's made it alive and things like that. And he continues to do that after all these years.
Right.
He adds so much value to the scene that, it just, you can see it grow in front of your eyes. You can, as a director, you can, take a back seat and watch something happening in front of you.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Rahman sir, this one's for you. The first track from Thug Life is already making waves. How much of the album's sound is shaped by Mani sir's vision? You have to talk to us about that. And after so many iconic collaborations, what made Thug Life feel like another chapter worth composing for? Shweta from News. So how was it? What was the album sound?
So sound, what we do is normally when he tells me the story, I'll send him ideas. I'll collect the best ones, and I feel like whatever is new, I'll send him. And then he'll try to see whether he can fit that idea into the movie. And if it fits, he'll come and tell me number 3, number 7, number 25. Not 20. So he said, I like these tunes.
I'm waiting for 25.
So, and then we will take it to the lyric writer. And the singer was like, most of the movies are like, don't call a singer, whoever comes that they will sing. In this case, there was Charlata Mani, a Carnatic singer, who comes in to wish me or something. She fully dressed up. I said, why don't we try this lady? And then she comes in and we change the key to her key, and then she did the beginning of the Tamil one. So, yeah, we have fun.
We also having a lot of fun, sir. Listening to the wonderful music here. Of course, Mani sir, this one's for you. How did these ensemble come together, sir? You brought in some of the finest talents from across the country. Was it by design or by evolution? Neha from Mashable would want to know, sir.
Well, I call them up and say, please act in my film. I have a role for you, please act in it, because I think you'll be perfect for it. And sometimes they're very nice and they say yes, and that's how it happens.
Sometimes they say they are nice and they say yes. Imagine Mani Ratnam Saab saying this. Sir, you made these wonderful people say a lot of amazing things on that big screen. And Simbu sir, Kamal sir, there is a request. Now everybody would want to hear that one dialogue from the trailer that we just heard, sir. I know. Ye request aayi hai, sir, yahan se. They would want you to say that one dialogue, sir, jo aap dono ka hai. Which one? Sorry?
Which one?
Babbar Sher would do anything, sir. Aha. Please, sir, yes.
I said it. No, you'll have to come to the theatre.
But he said it. You have to come to the theatres. Simbu sir, of course, we won't let you go like this, sir. मैं तो बोल रहा था we could just shake a leg here. लेकिन वो नहीं हो सकता तो फिर यही कर लेते सर. एक डायलॉग तो बनता है.
Why this problem? It's just a movie, relax. अब से मैं ही हूँ यहाँ का रंगरा ये शक्तिवेल.
ओहो. Of course, अब से वही हो सर. अब जो आपने यहाँ कहा इस टीम के लिए एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए, ladies and gentlemen. The OG cast of Thug Life. We get to watch the film in theaters on the 5th of June. We quickly remove the chairs and of course, time for a big, nice photo op, right?